Guys, big news. So, all the leaks, all the information, all the speculation, all the anticipation, everything is true. Ranma will become Buddyfight Ace main villain. Wait, no. It feels good to be on YouTube again. So, the great Ranma is here. As you can see, I got a totally Aces look. A totally Aces new look compared to my old self. Okay, so today I'm hijacking this Hyper Potatoes channel and I'm going to show you my awesome new Dimensional Dragon deck. Okay, so these images were taken from Buddyspoiler.com. Be sure to check them out because they spread words about this great Ranma very fast. They're a reliable website. Go check them out. And okay, let's first start. I think most of you guys here are interested about my lost cards, right? But we can't play a lost deck without a main deck. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of teaser for my Dimensional Dragon main deck. Okay, the first one we have Dimensional Dragon Irmagia. It's a size 3 Dragon World monster with a power of 7000, critical of 2 and defense 7000. By paying 1 gauge, the call cost is pay 1 gauge and put the top card of your deck into this card's soul. And it has an activate skill, choose a monster on your opponent's field and you may put a soul from these cards. If you do, destroy the chosen card. And if your flag is Lost World, this card gets triple attack. A card with critical of 2, triple attack, that's crazy. Okay, that's the only spoiler I'm going to give you about my main deck. Now it's the main attraction. I'm going to show you a lot of new Lost World card. Okay, if you didn't know what Lost World is, go check this channel's 2 previous video, Hyper Potato number 6, where the maker of this channel make a video about it. Go check them out. Okay, I'm going to show you some crazy strong monster from Lost World. Now let's see. The first one, we have this card here, Hanel Kant Dove. It's a no size monster, with a power of 50,000, a critical of 5, defense 10,000, and it has penetrate. Penetrate with a critical of 5, no cost. That's just sick. Okay, moving on, I'm going to show you another super strong card, Ilagate Tertian. It's a no size card again with a power of 15,000, a critical of 2, defense 7,000, and when this card attacks, you draw a card. Another awesome thing, this card has triple attack, so that a total draw of 3 cards when this card attacks. So that's just so crazy. Go pre-order my special set if you haven't, because you don't want to miss all these crazy strong cards. Okay, moving on to another awesome monster. We have Agonia Gil del Hibara. 15,000, critical of 3, 7,000. When this card is destroyed, you gain 3 life, and this card has an ability to move and penetrate. Yeah, a good defender. When he's destroyed, you gain 3 life, no cost, nothing, a penetrate of 3. So, I'm also going to show you another form of my buddy. The Demonic Dragon released Vanity Skull Destroyer. No size, 30,000, critical 3, defense 10,000. When this card attacks, destroy a card in your opponent's field or return it to hand. It has double attack. So this form of my buddy is not the strongest form, The one from the booster set is actually a way more stronger, but still, a very easy card to get, why not? Moving on. Okay, a lot of monster has been revealed since yesterday, and now I bet most of you want to know if the Lost World have spells, right? They do have spells, and I'm going to show you the crazy spells I have in this deck. The first one, I have Dimension Livestream, and look at that great Ranma over there with spiky hair. Okay, choose and use one of the following two. You may only cast Dimension Livestream once per turn. The first ability, you gain 10 life, a massive amount of 10 life, not like the Banryudan which gain life 2 by 2. Nah, let's just gain 10 lives instead. Or your opponent's life become 10, no matter how many life they have. 24, 26, 30, 40, it becomes 10. Okay, that's Dimension Livestream. And I'm going to show you another terrifying card. Look at that face Yuga make. It's really nice. I wanna crush him to pieces. Counter, your opponent chooses 2 cards from their hand and discard them. You may only cast Dimension Jamming once per turn. So it's a counter spell to force your opponent to discard 2 of his hand cards. Isn't that just so crazy? -2, while we have nothing to lose on the casting a spell. Man, let's move on. Okay, we have life gain, we have hand destructor. Now we have another good card, Dimension Laser. Counter, destroy 2 cards on your opponent's field. Just like that, no cost, nothing. Destroy 2 cards on your opponent's field. You can even cast this card if your opponent is transforming into Cosmo Man without before he puts card into its soul, destroy it using this Dimension Laser. Okay, so moving on. That's the advantage spell we have. Now I'm going to show you another awesome defense spell. The first one, we have this spell here, Dimension Absorb. You may only cast this card during an attack on your opponent's turn. Counter, nullify that attack, and then deal 2 damage to your opponent and you gain 2 life. So why just nullify when you can deal 2 damage and gain 2 life? A big advantage for you. That's not the only nullifier I have. Let's see this one here, Vanity Cell. So Vanity Cell, you can counter, choose and use one of the following 2. Doing an attack on your opponent's turn, nullify the attack. Or for this turn, you can be dealt damage by impact effects. I don't care if their impacts cost me, their impact can be reduced, their impact cannot be nullified, whatever. I couldn't take damage from impact, and that's what's important. Ha ha ha! My cards are just very strong. I want to show you some more of it. We have the Dimension Mirror. You may only cast this card during an attack on your opponent's turn, and if you do not have a monster on your center. Of course, because I'll be using the Yuga's formation. You know what that means, right guys? Okay, counter, nullify the attack and deal damage to your opponent equal to the critical of all monster that attacks. So if your opponent attacks with a total critical of 6, I'm just gonna nullify it and deal 6 damage to you. Isn't that just so crazy? Oh my gosh. Now moving on, just like I said before, I'm going to use the Yuga formation with my center open. That means I have an item, right? Okay, I'm going to show you the first item, Evil Rebellion Demonic Gun. Lossless Buster. When this card, it has a power of 10,000, critical of 2. When this card attacks, your opponent chooses a card from their hand and discard it. And you draw a card. This card has double attack. So basically, when this card attacks, your opponent discard 1, you draw 1, and then you attack again, your opponent discard 1, you draw 1. Your opponent discard 2, you draw 2. Advantage. Crazy, right? Okay, another gun I'll have is this one here. The Evil Rebellion Demonic Cannon Lossless Mazer. No skill, just a pure power of 10,000, a critical of 5, and penetrate. If that's not enough to make you lose, I have two variations of impacts. The first one, a basic, no cost, deal 5 damage to your opponent if your opponent has 5 life or less. That's an easy kill. I don't need any gauge to play this card. And look at my crazy face over here. Ha 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 ha. Okay, and one more impact. I have the Vanity Zero Blaster. You may only cast this card if there are 2 or more Lost Vader on your field. Cast cost page 3 gauge, deal massive 10 damage to your opponent. 10 damage for 3 gauge, that's a pretty good deal, isn't it? So that's all the cards I want to show to you guys today. There are some more leaks on Buddy Spoiler website, go check them out. I'll put them on the description below. And for the time being, I won't be coming back to Ranga channel, and I might hijack this channel again next time. So see you guys again in the next video. Bye bye!